So, welcome to the Isle Clan tutorials or walkthroughs. I suppose this is more of a tutorial, but today I'm going to show you how to create quite a large, well, a Minecraft TNT cannon. I'm making this in creative, so if you want to, it does still work in survival. I've just been dropped here in a creative world, that's fine. We need TNT. You still need this stone slab, but if you're on creative just mucking around, you usually have that in your inventory. We're going to need a button. We're going to need friendly redstone, which is always fun to use. Going to need a redstone repeater and a bucket of water. Now you can make your cannon practically out of anything, but yeah. So to do this, I'm going to start off with basically a 5 blocks across. Okay, I'm going to put these here just for kind of identity, so that I know where I'm going to be shooting from in itself. I can just flood this now if I want to. It doesn't really matter, though I do tend to just build it till it kind of stops. Yeah, wow, that's big fun. Anyway, so this is fine. Now you need to follow this out kind of all the way. Now on one side of this, only on one, this is important, you build it up, just to about there. Stick your stone slab in the middle down here, and fill in this. Now you don't have to do this, this is just an easier way to make it. Now I'm going to put redstone from about here down. Now it's really important that I end it here, because I'll tell you that later actually. Now over here I'm going to try and fit 8 of these, 3, 4. That kind of sucks. You can do it this way if you want. That still works. It will work quite well actually. Although what I did forget is a gap at this end that I need, so just do that. It does still work as it is right now. Now optimally make all these on full delete by right clicking them 3 times. Okay, now I'm gonna put, wait, let me just count these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's fine. I'm gonna put these 3 redstones here, and I'm just gonna join these quite quickly. And now basically your TNT cannon's quite ready to fire. Make sure there's 8 of those. With that, it does go as far as it possibly can. It's all about the further you shoot it, all depends on how close this gets set off to these exploding. Now I've stopped this here like I mentioned before because I don't want to set off this TNT with this wire, because if I do that it's just gonna blow up in my face and wreck my whole cannon. And I should put this button just over here, and now your Minecraft cannon is ready to fire. And there it goes. It's over there on the ground. It just exploded. On creative, I suppose you might be able to make it go further, although that's pretty far for a shot. The cannons, unfortunately, are not movable, and just to reload it, so you can see, first one here, and then fill in all these, except for your water source. You always want that. If you don't have that, it blows up in your face. It's not nice. Trust me, I've had so many mistakes where this whole cannon area has just gone straight back down into the ground. Just completely messed with me. Now, these cannons can be built inside things. They have the ability to be concealed in the walls, so you have to make it about 5 blocks tall so you can actually get in there and reload it. And it has to be just wider than what we have. You have to have a door frame which looks kind of like this for the cannons. You have to actually if you wanted to, you'd actually have to build it so that that's where the inner wall is. Because if you put it there, it doesn't get the height it needs and just goes straight out and blows up quite soon. So for these, I don't really need to make it hidden at all. Just going to show you how that works. And one more time, just for the fun of it, from an up view, this is what the redstone wiring looks like. Over here, this wiring here does have to be a direct lead to this TNT, otherwise it won't explode. But this here doesn't. It just has to not go next to this, otherwise it will set it off and it will just blow up in your face, like I said earlier. I'm pretty sure this would still work with this just here if you just want to make sure, yeah, just to make it smaller, it does still work like that. 8 of these are optimal to get that far, although you don't need them. You can, if you want to adjust things like distance, you can shorten these. Don't shorten them completely because it won't go anywhere at all, but it still won't destroy your redstone. Yeah, this is just a basic, this is a really short shot. Actually, that's as short as the cannon can fire. Wait, no. This is as short as the cannon can fire. This is as short as the cannon can actually fire in itself. It's actually quite short. It doesn't touch the ground though. There's your problem. Though just playing with these, full on all of them, full delay, will shoot as far as the cannon can possibly shoot. The bigger your cannon down this side, the better, but only use up to 8 because if you use 9, this doesn't get set off in time. It just blows up where it is anyway from getting set off by this TNT. It does have to get set off by redstone wiring, because if it doesn't, again, it just will blow up in your face. You don't have to use 8 if you want to build a smaller cannon. You can, I'll just show you right here. You can use what, like, the smallest you can really make is 5. And chuck your water here. Put your slab there to stop the water from flooding, as well as acting as a firing port for the TNT. This is the shortest TNT cannon I know how to make. It is quite tiny, frankly. It's quite short. You don't really need it any bigger than what I've shown you now. Still can't leave that to there. I'm just gonna leave this around to here, and I'm gonna put in you need at least 2, because frankly 3 doesn't cut, 1 doesn't just cut the timing right. I'm gonna use 3 here because I can. It'll shoot a decent distance. And one thing I forgot to mention, even with a cannon this size, you can put your button really anywhere along this wall back here. Try not to go past here because you might set off these a bit too soon. Though on this, again, just around here, I tend to use it in this corner just so I can see the shot. And here it goes. Quite a small shot. Hopefully that. Oh, that went well. That TNT didn't explode. That's perfect. So there's the safety mechanism. Your water's a safety mechanism. That's quite awesome. Although I killed the slime, even without firing. This is fine. I might do that just to make it shorter. Off it goes now. Bam. That's a really short blast. I'm not sure what you're going to use it for, but it's up to you really. You can make it kind of longer by delaying that first TNT, this first TNT here. No, not by much. That flame's gone. See, that didn't go much further, but it took out about, I don't know, what that. So that's really what, 3 blocks, and that's 3 long. This is quite a long cannon. This is basically as long as you really need them. You can build it so that they're upwards, though I'm not too talented at doing that. Every time I do it, I end up with a giant crater, and me dead from either drop falling from into the crater or by TNT itself. Now, just before I end this video, I'm going to say bye and set off this giant cannon and fly over to where it might blow up. There it is. Although that didn't quite go as far as the first one, I'm not sure what happened there. It probably lies in here. Nope. I may have just said it wrong. It may just be random. I'm not too sure. Though, these do affect how far you end up shooting. Alright. See you.